Hey there, it's Jackie Barnes here from Mooloolaba Music and introducing you to this gorgeous limited edition Ludwig Emerald Pearl Fab Classic Maple Drum Kit. It's one of 75 in the world. A little bit of a story about this finish is the Emerald Pearl was only offered by Ludwig in 1927 and was discontinued in 1929 and it hasn't been seen since until now. So they've released a limited number of these kits worldwide for the 110th anniversary of the Ludwig Drum Company. They're a straight 7-ply maple shell, classic maple, so you've got your 45-degree bearing edges, made a little bit differently by the brass hardware. You've got single flange hoops, and they just look gorgeous. They sound beautiful as well. They've got coated single-ply batter heads as well as coated single-ply resonant heads and a clear batter on the bass drum, and I've got it tuned nice and open at the moment, so no hole in the front, so it's going to be nice and resonant and very full. So with this kit I've got a beautiful Ludwig Acro Copper Snare. This is a new snare for Ludwig and it's an acrolite shell, but it's a copper shell and it's a brushed finish, and this is a 14 by 6.5. Gorgeous snare. And I've got some Istanbul Agop cymbals. I've got the new traditional jazz series cymbals. I've got the 14 hats, 22-inch jazz ride, 20-inch jazz ride, along with a 19-inch 30th anniversary crash ride. We've just come on board as Queensland's exclusive Istanbul Agop dealer, so come and check them out. Back to the kit, I'm just going to take you through how it sounds, starting with the snare wires off, and then I'll go around the toms, finishing with the bass drum, and then I'll bring the snare wires on, play a bit of a groove so you can hear these beautiful drums. Really nice sounding snare, a lot of crack. Being an acrolite, it's a slightly mellower drum than your other kind of superphonics and other drums like that from Ludwig. Really great sounding snare. It's not too much ring, just dry enough, but plenty of crack. Now, a bit of the toms, and then I'll play a bit of a groove with everything. As you can hear, beautiful sounding drums, beautiful tone. With these drums coming with the coated resonant heads, they'll be slightly drier, so you would have heard that they're not quite ringing on as long as they would perhaps with a single ply clear head, which comes standard on all the other Ludwig classic maple shells. But just a little point of difference with this being a bit of a kind of throwback to an older era of Ludwig drums. They went with the coated option, slightly more mellow, drier, but really beautiful. Bass drum tuned openly like that. Got really full, really resonant. That maple just sounds great. Let's hear this with the band.